Solo Senior Disney World Diaries Day 4. Welcome back to Solo Senior Disney World Diaries video series. This is the view from the third floor observation area at Polly's Island Tower. This is where we end our Day 4 at Walt Disney World, watching the fireworks above Cinderella's castle from Magic Kingdom. Yet, let's go back to the start of our magical day where we spend a lot of time at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. We see the baby giraffe and the baby tiger and a whole lot more. Please do remember to click that like button if you are enjoying this Solo Senior Disney World adventure, and consider becoming a subscriber to our Disney travel related channel, specifically for older adults and seniors if you are not already a subscriber. Hi, Dan from Nathan Dan Travel. Today is day 4 of the Solo Senior Disney World Diaries. And so today you can see where I'm starting from. A little studio, one of those teeny tiny studios in the Polly Island Tower later today, and I'll do room tours of that. But for now, I'm leaving Polly and hoping to catch the bus to go to Animal Kingdom. So join me on day 4 of the Solo Senior Disney World Diaries. Come on with me, see what we find out, and see Disney's Animal Kingdom. And right on cue, there is the Animal Kingdom bus. Fortune is with us. We'll get there for rope drop for the early hours. This is cool. So we have arrived here, day 4 of the Solo Senior Disney World Diaries at Animal Kingdom. Spending the morning here. We'll see how long we stay, depending how busy it is and what we find and so on. We've got our duo studio unit at Disney Vacation Club's Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. We'll do room tours of that in separate videos, but for now, let's get into Animal Kingdom. And we're in, it is 7:29, and we got in half an hour early from the regular park opening at 8 a.m. because we have a reservation tonight, it's mentioned, at Polly. We had one last night at the beach club, so we got the early entrance, the half-hour early park entrance. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Mike?
You are all set. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hi, how you doing?
And it's that easy. You just show your magic band or your card, and they scan it to make sure you are staying at one of the resorts, one of the Disney resorts or non-Disney resorts. You get the early entrance. And they're coming into view. Tree of Life. Now I'm going to be going to the left for a particular reason. Something I want to do first thing. And as it comes into view, here we have Bambi and Thumper. For whatever reason, this one just takes my breath away. It's so pretty. All right, off to the left we go. The flamingos are out to a side detour here. It's so pretty, so pink. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? All right, let's continue. Oh. You can stop the video and read that if you wish. Now let's continue. Now most folks are going to Pandora for the 2 rides there. Me, however, I'm going to the right.
Because again, I've got a special thing that I want to do first thing. Now, as a hint for you, you know how Disney says in the parks, if you just want a free glass of water, a cup of water, you can get it for free. Something free at Disney. Well, coming up is the Starbucks on the left. Now, unlike most restaurants, when you go in, ask for a free cup of water, here, you go into Starbucks and they give you a huge covered cup of water. I got that last time Nancy and I were here. They completely filled up. Ooh, that's pretty. Completely filled up my refillable water bottle. Just wanted to show this to you. I don't remember seeing this before. That is so pretty. And here's the artist. Right there, Pooh. All right, let's continue. Now, you probably know where I'm headed. I'll keep that as a secret just for another minute or so. There's a gathering of people in front of me going the same way. But here we're entering Africa. And yes, I've always liked on either side of the entrance to the bridge this artistry. Okay, let's continue. So many folks have been asking me to show them the shady spots. Again, I'm just one guy with a hobby, retired Medicare card carrying senior. It's just me. No separate videographer, but as you scan, and here you can see some benches, some seats. Everything's in the shade right now because it's so early in the morning, 20 to 8. So do keep a lookout for those shady spots. Coming up on our left is going to be the kiosk where Nancy and I started our Africa Trek, Wild Africa Trek tour, as well as our Caring for Giant tour. Right over there on the left, right here. You can see there's line up already. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so I wanted to do the Kilimanjaro Safaries first in case we get to see the baby giraffe that was born just a couple of days ago. So that's where we are, starting off.
The wait in line before we are allowed to enter the queue for Kilimanjaro Safaries attraction to hopefully see the baby giraffe was only about 5 minutes.
You must be alert and keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere. When the weather is hot, look in the shady places. The lion is colored like yellow grass where they hide to hide. Now crocodiles look like submerged frogs.
Oh God!
Then there was another wait until the first trucks were allowed to leave the loading area right at 8 a.m.
We're getting so close. Once we actually board and the ride starts, I'll let the driver do all the talking. Good morning.
We are almost ready to board you on our safari vehicles. I wanted to make certain I told you about
Arriving shortly. Asante Sana. Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safaries. Back on any problems, motion sickness, or other conditions, going to be aggravated by this adventure. Expected mothers should not ride. Once the boat is safari
I was assigned, as you saw, a seat on the driver's right. This was not a great viewing location on this day, yet do not worry, I'm going to place several still pictures I took over the course of both of my Kilimanjaro Safaries rides in this video for you.
Seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck the entire time. Also, please make sure to keep a tight hold of any camera, cell phones, or any other personal items, because if anything were to fall over the side of my truck, I unfortunately will not be able to stop for it. Spend a lot of time just kind of hanging out in this dense underbush here, so we'll try our best to be able to get some of the views of them. Now, if you take a look above your head, you are going to see an animal spotting guide. That's a little indicator of the animals we could see out here today. Now, I can't guarantee we're going to see them all, but hopefully we'll see a pretty good amount of them. If you take a look off to the left over there at the top of the hill, we are going to see that black and white bird. That is a saddle-billed stork. Settled up in it. Now, this tan animal on the left is a greater kudu. And the greater kudu are going to be the larger of the antelope species, getting about 55 inches tall just at their shoulders. Now, those are some female greater kudus. And we can tell that from the fact that they have no horns. The males, they are going to have horns like rhino. Black rhinos, they are the smaller of the rhino species. They are about 3,000 pounds, but they're able to charge about 35 miles an hour. Now, rhinos are generally the same thing that our hare and Tasmanian ducks. It's actually really unfortunate they are being poached or something. We grow back so easily. Saddle-billed stork. White birds. These are going to be some pink-back pelicans. Pink-back pelicans do get their name from the pink coloration they can get on their backs during their mating season. They're also going to be colonial nesters. Be about 250 pairs on a nest at just one time. And then on the left over here, we are going to be able to see some. And now crocodiles are the larger of the crocodilian species, getting about 16 feet in length and about 500 pounds. Now they can eat about half of their body weight in just one sitting, and because of this, the meaty baobab tree. Now the baobab tree does have two different nicknames. It's going to be nicknamed the tree of life because some of these trees can hold a couple thousand gallons of water at a time, moving around within about an hour of being born. Now laying off on this left-hand side, they're actually laying down to the right of the cave. We are going to be able to see some of the African painted to them. No two are alike, just like our fingerprints. Now, although these animals are super cute and cuddly looking, they are one of the most successful hunters that are out on the savannah. Having a much to the left over here, you're going to see some of the Ankole cattle. Now, the Ankole cattle, they are one of the only domesticated animals that are out on the savannah. They're also nicknamed the Watusi cattle from the people that did first domesticate them, which was the Watusi tribe. Now their horns, they may seem like they're very heavy, but they are going to be very light. And they do have a honeycomb structure throughout them that helps them regulate their body temperature.
Why they have that in front of them?
You're eating at the bucket. He's got a branch in there, look.
These are elands. Now, elands are one of the taller of the antelopes at about 6 feet tall. Both male and female elands do have these long, twisted horns, but the males can sometimes be seen
for the color of their skin. It's a mistranslation. White rhinos get their name from the Afrikaans word.
They run really fast.
Yeah, they run very fast.
They like run, but when I, oh, Daddy, I think, who's that? Elephant.
Now, one of the easiest ways to tell it's an African elephant truly is going to be the beta carotene of the krill. They do eat. Now, about a year after they're born, that's when they start to lose those gray feathers a little bit. That'd be great. Now, the lions have chosen the Kopi Rocks as their home because they are able to look out across that savannah, be able to check out what's going on, just make sure everything's running pretty smoothly out here. Now, they're also able to use it as a hunting vantage point. There's also going to be a lot of nice, dark, cool, shaded spots for them to be able to sleep in throughout the day. And the lions are going to sleep about 18 to 20 hours a day, typically being more active at night. Now during the day, their eyesight's just like ours, but at night's about 6 times stronger. They are one of the larger of the burrowing animals. So we're going to make these burrows. They're going to back themselves in there. Keep their tusks. Our warden here, you'll be able to find them worldwide. Now they are very social animals, so they do absolutely love hanging out with our warden here. Now our warden keeps these goats around.
There he is.
Okay, so it took not one, but it took 2 rides on the Kilimanjaro Safaries before I was able to see the baby giraffe. And I've got some pictures I'll insert here for you. So you can see the baby giraffe and the mama. No, not that guy. I'll insert them in a minute or 2 or seconds for you. We're off to Maharaja Trail in search of the other news edition, which is the baby tiger. Let's see if that little guy is out this morning.
Sorry, but I'll come back. I'll help you out.
Always like seeing the tree of life. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here. Just gorgeous. Yeah, so I finally found it, the Maharaja Jungle Trek. Let's see if I can. That baby tiger is out this morning.
Is it okay if we squat by you guys?
Sure, absolutely.
You squatted there. Oh, he's playing around.
Look at the plan.
Here, take it.
Not right now.
Well, how was that? We got him. The baby tiger. So cute playing with that rock. Yeah, this is not a baby tiger. But cute nonetheless.
I was like, what was I going to do? And I told my dad I was going to
You can get for cheese if you go to any Disney character warehouse outlet. Because they have.
It's like we're on the safari ride.
Yeah.
And we'll stop in the traffic.
You can get, oh, wow. Pictures.
these birds, unfortunately, well, because they're so beautiful, and they live in places where having birds, certain types of birds, like songbirds, can be a status symbol.
Especially here in Florida.
It's a big one. Okay, now he's going to try flying, guys. If we stop just for a second, he's going to fly up. Okay, Dennis, go ahead. Are you going?
He's showing off.
He's getting lined up. There's a present in the way. Alfred got supportive of ethical hunting. Help the native ones.
You can see those feathers better from this side.
It's also to educate people. I had to learn how to name the popcorn in our backyard.
Oh, like a little parakeet.
Yeah, no.
Lots of tables and chairs here. And you know what? I doubt if they're going to kick you out if you did not buy something, but yet wanted to sit down. So that's a good place. And that's right across from the entrance to Cali River Rapids. Okay, now I've got a question for you. No, not you two, but you watching our video. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want your response in just a minute. It's going to be a question: is this overdoing it, or is this indulging? That's the question. Okay, so I told you I was going to ask you a question. The question was, is this seem appropriate or is this overindulgent? What is this? Well, it is 10:30. I've been here for 3 hours at Disney's Animal Kingdom. You've seen everything I've seen. And I didn't get a chance for a cup of coffee this morning. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee. But this is Animal Kingdom after all. So you're in Animal Kingdom. You've got to try at least once, and I've done. I love them. Is a Dole Whip pineapple float. So, coffee and a Dole Whip float. Is that overdoing it, or does that seem right to you? Let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, you know this spot. This is the spot to buy Dole Whips in Disney's Animal Kingdom. I got a reason for showing this to you, and it's not because of the menu. Because of this. So a lot of you said, Dan, film all the shady spots everywhere in Disney World. Well, that's not possible. But here is this huge shade area tucked in behind the store. Keep watching. Look at all the tables and the chairs in the shade. And there's more here. And there. And there. And then you keep going. And looky. Look at all of these. Nobody is using them. Okay, but look at all of these. Totally covered, totally in the shade. And no, you don't have to buy something from one of the restaurants to sit here. Huge amount of covered spots and shade for it. Oh, that's one that I found. I totally forgot about this side. So many. Hopefully that helps you. On to more stuff at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It is starting to warm up a little bit and definitely starting to get more crowded. So glad I came here for rope drop. And I know it can be tough getting up early in the morning, but I'm telling you, if you've not done it or not done it in a while, do it. The line for Kilimanjaro Safaries right now is 90 minutes. I didn't wait that long, not even close. Gonna stroll around a little bit, see what I can see. My room at Polly is not ready yet, so I'll keep walking around. I do intend to have my second lunch, and I'll show that to you, but maybe not as much detail, but I'll show it to you at Yak Yeti. Again, I've got that Landry's priority card that lets me get a table without making a reservation. Tree of life. Love this. Walk with me, won't you? Let me check in here, see what time the next show is. Looks like people are going in, so maybe I timed this just right. Yes, I made it. And I think I'm going to get a better view up here in the bleachers than being down close, because, you know, I'm not that tall. So I'm gonna hang out here and catch the show. Show you some highlights coming up.
Also coming out. Yeah, well, last time I checked, house chickens, they don't get along, y'all. Do y'all know the whole circle of life thing? Yeah, that's not this show. I'll leave these chickens from safe. Okay, but I'll be right back. Any second now. Ollie is a milky eagle out, so when he comes out, he'll be taking flights around the entire theater. Third largest species of owl in the entire world, and the largest in all of Africa. There he is. Hey, and just give me a tip moving forward. If you duck, it just flies forward. Your hair is put out. Nice little hello from Kiwi. And I can say Kiwi's name, but he can actually say his own name. Kiwi, what's your name? That was Kiwi Wee Wee. Our amazing volunteers here, everyone. Do you want to go ahead and tell everyone your name in that microphone, my friend? Hello. Is it like a burger? Yeah, okay, I'll give it a look. TJ, that's not a chicken! This is Boris. He's a nervous. This is a big bird. 11-foot wingspan. He's going to take flights throughout this theater. And here we go. Check that out, everybody. Yeah, these birds are massive. Have about 11-foot wingspan. They also play a really big role now in Africa. If you all want a closer look over here, doesn't matter. You're getting one anyways, because these birds play such an important role because they are scavengers, which means they eat dead stuff, which is gross. But by actually eating the dead stuff, they're not only cleaning up the environment, they're also stopping the spread of disease. And as we all know, sometimes the grossest jobs and the dirtiest jobs are in fact the most important jobs. So, incredible sight that would be. But it doesn't end there. There are so many birds all around the world with their own unique stories. Like this cocoa toucan, his name is Bruno, so we don't talk about him. And it can even be something as simple as a chicken right here. Whether it's a chicken, the blue gunnel or animals in your backyard, just get out in nature, experience wildlife, and you might find your own favorite animal. Well said, Michael. So on behalf of all of us on stage, especially those with feathers, we'd like to leave you with this one final wish. May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever. Namaste.
So that was the Feathered Friends Bird Show, and I'm telling you, sitting up here in the grandstand, you get a much better view than you do sitting in the middle down here. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to Yak Yeti, and I'm gonna use my Landry Select card, no reservation, and see how long it takes me to get a table. It is, by Mickey's hand, 12 noon. Mickey wouldn't lie, would he? So, and it looks pretty busy today, so we'll see.
So within that time to get seated.
How long did you say the wait is?
So the standard wait time for a guest is 75 minutes. With
Right.
land use priority, you get priority. So because of the amount of land use on my list, it is about a 25-minute wait.
Wow. I mean, that's fantastic. Wow. Yes. Okay, so you heard the gentleman. Right now it's a 75-minute wait, but this Landry's priority car is going to make it not 75 minutes, but 25 minutes. That's outstanding. Maybe I should see if they want to sponsor our group. Because, man, seniors, we don't like to wait. Anyway, let's see how long it takes. Right now, I've got, 12:02. Let's see how long. While I wait for my table to be ready, I think I'll walk around a bit and you can just enjoy the scenery and the sights and sounds. Disney's Animal Kingdom. There's a shade area. And it's right by that sign. And across from that store. And it's shades provided by this big tree. A couple more tables and chairs.
From a restaurant perspective, you enjoy it.
More tables and chairs next to the Disney Vacation Club.
So this was my assigned table at Yak Yeti, up on the second floor. The wait was only about 20 minutes, again with no prior reservation.
So this is what it looks like. And my new friend Andy, no, not that Andy, one of the managers here is Andy. He told me if I do not like heavy spice, avoid the red peppers. So I'm going to avoid them. But everything else looks really yummy. And this is the seat I got. Just up from where I had my latest PhotoPass picture taken. And yes, I got a table for 4, even though it's just me.
So, why am I continuing to show you the view from my assigned table at Yak Yeti? Do you see her? Do you see Kevin? Some of the theming on display in Yak Yeti as I made my way out of the restaurant.
I really like the theming in here, as well as the food. Okay, it is around 1:30. My room at the Island Tower at Poly is ready, so Had a great half day. I'm gonna go and check out my room. And as you can tell, it is still crowded here. The crowds have thinned out a little bit, but still lots of people. Because it's a beautiful, gorgeous day here in Central Florida, Lake Buena Vista, Walt Disney World. Folks looking for some more shady spots? Well, here's a huge tree overhanging the entire walkway. There's no seats here, but it sure is shady. It's by the Adventurers Outpost, Mickey and Minnie. And oh, by the way, that meal at Landry's I just finished, $13 with tip, because I used my $25 birthday credit. Every year you get a $25 birthday credit. Just can't beat it. I'm gonna go through one more store before I leave Animal Kingdom. That's cute. Oh, this store is always dangerous. So many great things I want to get. For myself, for our future grandbaby, for Nancy. Oh, by the way, look at these mugs. They're so nice. I like those. Really like those. Anyway, let's continue. And again, just going through this quickly. If you want to see anything again, you can stop and rewind the video and take another look. Some folks like seeing the apparel, others don't. And one final look at the Tree of Life. All right. So let me go find the Disney bus to Polly and check out my fourth room. 4 nights. That bird's giving himself some bath. Look at him go. All right, let's continue our way out of the park.
Cute. I figured being I was on the cruise for this one.
More shady spots there. Not shady, but here are some benches just inside the security area at Disney's Animal Kingdom. In the distance, you can see the tram take folks up to their cars who parked here in the morning. Up ahead, I want the bus information sign. I have no idea what the bus number is for Polly. All right, Polynesian Village, bus number 24.
Now, next time in part 2 of our Solo Senior Disney World Diaries, the afternoon of day 4 of our solo weekend here at the most magical place on earth sees us return to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. We show you, as was requested by a member of the Disney for Seniors Facebook group, the walk from the new Island Tower over at Poly to Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. We spent a few minutes admiring the many Easter eggs on display in the main lobby, followed by returning to Poly's Island Tower for a wonderful dinner at the walk-up restaurant called Wailulu Bar and Grill, and ending with us watching the fireworks at Magic Kingdom from the third floor observation area in Poly's Island Tower. Here is a link to the very first Solo Senior Disney World Diaries video, what I experienced upon arrival at Walt Disney World when I ventured out to Epcot in the evening. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.